Hey guys, it's Amanda Bledsoe with Bledsoe Chiropractic Clinic. Let's talk about what it's like when you start the journey with Bledsoe Chiropractic Clinic. So it starts typically seeing us either online or a billboard or referral from maybe your doctor or a family friend. That leads you to the good old internet to where you're able to easily select your clinic location of choice and book an appointment. Our team will then reach out and make sure we've got all the details taken care of before you ever walk in the doors, from your paperwork online to your insurance information, answering all your questions to where we are ready for you on day one. So now you're here at our office on your very first day and you check in with our amazing front desk team, and they're gonna welcome you to our clinic and they're gonna usher you to our new patient hallway to where the staff is going to get you sat down at a consult desk with one of our amazing team of doctors. You're going to watch another video to help remind you of all the details of what's gonna happen today. We know that new things can cause some emotion, so we wanna try to make it just a beautiful, welcoming experience for you. So once you've sat down in the consult room, you're going to visit with the doctor, and they're really going to dig in. They're going to dig into your low back and your neck and why you're here, but they're also going to be an investigator for your body. So expect a lot of questions and don't hold anything back. Tell us all the things, even if you don't think they're related, all the injuries, all your other healthcare providers, because we're a team taking care of you. And so we want to get to know the other healthcare providers in your life in whatever city that those providers are in. Next step is you're going to go down the hall to our x-ray and exam room, and most people are going to take digital x-rays on that very first day. Of course, that's at the doctor's discretion, and we can always talk through the hows and whys of doing that digital x-ray, but it really gives us so much more intel than what we can get with our hands and our eyes. And we want to make sure that on that next day when we're talking to you about what we saw, that we really saw what could be going on in there, so we can give you realistic expectations. So you're going to get digital x-rays, typically a custom foot scan, and again, on most cases, what we call an exam adjustment by one of our doctors on that first day, because we want to start giving you hope right away. And the best way that I have found and trained our team of doctors to really see and feel what you're feeling is putting you through that exam and adjustment process to where I can see how everything's moving. I can start helping you understand which side is moving better than the other and feeling where you feel tightness and pointing out imbalances, which then will lead us to some custom homework that is very simple, and it's tied to daily activities like taking a shower and going to bed that you already do, but it's helping us get you better and get you hope faster. The great thing about that very first exam adjustment is we're starting to get your feedback on the different styles and ways that we can adjust, because there's more than one way to adjust your spine. We listen to you, we respect your body and your choices. So we have hands-on adjusting. We have multiple options even built in within that adjusting table that are more or less physical to accommodate you. Then we have completely hands-off adjusting that's more computerized adjusting instrument, very gentle, very safe, very comfortable. We may try one adjusting style on day one, give you homework, get your feedback, try another one on day two. So we're building that recipe, egoless respect of you and within all our doctors, that we communicate about you so that we can make sure that we're giving you appropriate advice on what we would recommend, but we're hearing what you're experiencing. I adjusted your neck, and how did you sleep? And what about your headaches? And how is your hip range of motion? So we're going to talk about all those things every single visit, but really key on those first two visits for you to not keep a diary of every minute of every day, but give us the feedback, and we really want to know. Okay, so we're almost done with your very first visit, but we want to send you home with all the tools you need just to get you started. So we're going to send you home with a goodie bag, and it's going to have some very important, simple things in there. So again, this homework is not for your dog to eat. This is not an essay. This is an ice pack, which feels really good. And of course, what we're going to tell you is regardless of how good or bad you feel after that first visit, I want you doing ice. and we're gonna send you home with a sheet of instructions so you know how to use this. So often folks are feeling so good, they think they don't need the ice, and you still do. So I want you to build those habits. We're gonna show you where to use that ice. We're also gonna send you home with a sample of TDC anti-inflammatory cream. These are just tools to help you between visits. Let me show you the really simple and best homework to go with that ice is stretching. So in the shower and even through the day, and you can actually get started on this now before you even come in and see us, bending to the side, just allowing the hot water to rest on those muscles. It really doesn't take much longer than what I'm showing you right now. Bending over at the waist, not bouncing, not touching your toes, just letting the weight of your upper body stretch out that lower back, again with hot water on your lower back. We get several that also have mid-back pain, and so take that lower back stretch, stretch your arms out more like a dive. That way you're feeling that chest open up in the back. So using that shower time for some brief stretches, and then also stretching in the bed too. So just bringing your knee up towards your chest and twisting with each leg is actually going to help your low back move better on that first and second visit. So once you come back on day 2, we're gonna welcome you back into that same consult room for your last time. And you're gonna watch another video that recaps everything that our doctors are going to tell you so that we make sure that you hear everything that we want you to hear for your best interest. So that way you get that hope through healing. So then once the doctor does come in, we're gonna start out with going over that foot scan. We're gonna explain some things that you may not be aware of, and you may be telling us that this pain started 2 weeks ago. Absolutely believe that, but the problem may have began 40 years ago, 10 years ago, even for a young person, 10 to 20 years ago is not uncommon. And so we're gonna help make sense. And so many people just get so excited understanding, why do I feel the way that I do? I've been doing yoga all my life. What happened last week? Nothing. You've been building up to this. We're gonna explain it, and then we're gonna help fix it with your help. So we can only do the here part. We need you doing the homework part. So we're gonna explain all that again. And so we're gonna go over your foot scan. We're gonna go over your digital x-rays. We're gonna make sure that we clear out any risk of aggravating factors like tumors or disc issues or fractures. We're gonna give you confidence that so many really want. Is there something worse going on? Unlikely, and if it is, we're gonna work with other providers to take care of that, but we're gonna rule those things out so that we can confidently move into your treatment recommendations, and that way you have reasonable expectations of how fast am I gonna get better. Most people wanna be better yesterday, and we get that, and so we show you the ideal, fastest way to get better. Then we make it realistic. So don't worry if you are an on-the-road trucker, if you're a fireman that works alternating 24-hour schedules. We're gonna show you the ideal, then we're gonna make it realistic with a calendar that you're going to get to take that calendar home, as well as a printout of your appointments. We're gonna hold your appointments all the way probably 6 to 8 weeks out, and all we need is you to confirm those appointments 24 hours out. So we know you don't know the rest of your life. We just want to try to make it really easy to get this into your schedule, because I can't help you if you're not here. So we want to do everything possible to get you here so that we can do the great work so that your body can experience hope through healing. We're going to adjust again typically on that second day. We may offer additional therapy recommendations, and we'll make sure you go home with a folder with all the information that we went over. We love you. We can't wait to see you. Giving hope through healing at Bledsoe Chiropractic.